Is your child hoping to get recruited for college volleyball? Are you feeling overwhelmed by the pressure, unsure of where to start or how to find the right fit? Don't worry, you are not alone. In this video, we're going to break down what college recruiting really is, what families often get wrong, and how to ensure your child finds a coach who values them, both as an athlete and as a person. Plus, we'll dive into the actual steps you need to take to get recruited, including why, in most cases, your child will need to be committed to a college before they even apply. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how to approach the recruiting process strategically and set your child up for success. Most families think that getting recruited for college volleyball is all about being the best player on the court, sending out highlight reels, attending every showcase, hoping a college coach spots your child and offers them a spot. But that's just the surface. There's so much more to this process than just showing off your skills. Here's what most people don't realize. Getting recruited is not just about your child's ability to play the game. It's about finding the right program and, more importantly, the right coach. One who doesn't just take your child because they're a good player, but one who truly values your child, both as an athlete and as a person. Let's clear something up. College recruiting isn't just about applying to a school and hoping your child can show up and make the team. In fact, for most college volleyball programs, your child will need to be committed to the program well before they even fill out a college application. Most commitments happen early. Coaches are actively building their college rosters in advance. So by the time your child is thinking about senior year, many top programs have already filled their spots. There are some exceptions, of course. If your child is aiming for high academic or maybe an Ivy League or something similar, the process may work differently because those schools place such a heavy emphasis on academics. But for most volleyball programs, your child will need to build relationships with the coaches, showcase their skills, and most importantly, get on a coach's radar long before they even apply to college. Now, I won't sugarcoat this. The recruiting process is hard. It's time-consuming, it's competitive, it can be emotionally draining. There's pressure from every angle, pressure to stand out, pressure to get noticed, pressure to make the right decisions. You might be attending endless tournaments, sending countless emails, and yet hearing nothing back from coaches. Or worse, maybe your child has been offered a spot on a team, but you're not sure if the coach will truly value them beyond their skill on the court. And here's where things can go wrong. If you don't find the right program, if you don't find a coach who truly values your child, there can be serious consequences. Your child could end up feeling just like another player on the roster. Without the support they need to succeed, they might start doubting their abilities, lose their love of the game, and struggle emotionally when they're not given the respect or encouragement that they deserve. Let's talk about the actual steps to getting recruited. The first step, one that many families don't realize, is that you have to start early. I'm talking your child's freshman or sophomore year. At this stage, it's about building a foundation, helping your child develop the skills and work ethic that will set them apart. Early on, you want to help your child get comfortable with the idea of marketing themselves to coaches. Don't come at me. Some people get crazy when I use the word marketing, but I honestly think those people probably don't understand what marketing actually is. This isn't about sending out highlight reels just yet. It's about understanding that recruiting is a long game. The earlier you start, the better chance you have to find a school and a coach who values your child. Step 2 is about building relationships with coaches. This is one of the most important aspects of the recruiting process, and it's often overlooked. Families assume that if their child is good enough, the coaches will come to them. But the reality is, you have to be proactive. You need to reach out to coaches, send thoughtful emails, follow up regularly. But it's not just about sending generic messages. You need to personalize your outreach, showing coaches why your child would be a great fit for their program. And remember, this isn't a one and done process. Building a relationship takes time. Coaches want to see consistency in your child's performance and commitment. So staying in regular contact and providing updates on progress is key. Step 3 is attending the right showcases, camps, or tournaments. But here's where families often go wrong. They think attending every event is the key to getting recruited. That's not the case. You need to be selective about the events you attend. You want to go where the coaches are who fit your child's skills and goals, where the coaches will actually be watching. If you want to take a deep dive into what I think about club volleyball, check out my other video that I have that talks exclusively about that in depth. Some families spend thousands of dollars attending showcases or tournaments that don't even have the right coaches there. Make sure you're attending events where you know specific coaches will be present, and always follow up afterward with an email and a video to keep the conversation going. Now, through all of this, it's crucial to remember one thing. Your child's volleyball value is separate from their God-given value. Their value as a person does not change based on whether they get recruited or whether they're the top player on the court. Their worth is rooted in being created by God, fearfully and wonderfully made, as it says in Psalms 139:14. Their volleyball value, however, is something that can grow through hard work, training, dedication, but never forget that their true worth, their identity, comes from God alone. The distinction is so important because it helps your child stay grounded through the ups and downs of the recruiting process. There will be many. Here's what makes finding the right coach so important. When a coach truly values your child, they invest in their success, not just as an athlete, but as a person. They'll push your child to grow, to develop not just their volleyball skills, but their leadership, teamwork, confidence. The wrong coach, however, can overlook your child, focus only on performance, and leave them feeling undervalued. This is why choosing the right program is so crucial, because it can mean the difference between a positive, growth-focused experience and one that drains your child's passion for the game. Now, let's talk about the final step, committing to a school before applying. This is something many families don't realize about the recruiting process. For most college volleyball programs, your child needs to be committed to the actual team before they even fill out a college application. Once your child has committed, they'll have the ability to apply. They'll also already know that they're on the team. They may even be able to get early acceptance. But you have to communicate with the coach first. If all of this sounds overwhelming, don't worry. You don't have to figure it out alone. I'm here to help you navigate the recruiting process, step by step. Together, we'll make sure your child finds the right school and the right coach, one who truly values them for who they are, both as a player and a person. If you're feeling lost or unsure where to start, reach out to me. Let's create a strategy that puts your child on the path to success. Click the link below and apply to work with me. And let's make sure your child's recruiting journey is as smooth as possible. Thanks for spending time with me today. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more in-depth recruiting tips and guidance. And remember, your child's worth goes beyond volleyball. Let's work together to find the perfect fit for their future. I'll see you in the next video.